Rapid City police officers. More tonight at 10.
When I'm on a road like this and come up on the bumper of one of those 20-grand driving machines, I love watching the driver's faces. I blow his doors off with my Mazda 626 GT Turbo. It isn't just the outstanding turbo either. Somehow the automatic adjusting suspension, the high-performance tires, the four-wheel disc brakes, all come together into one of the best road cars you ever put your foot into. And it doesn't cost anywhere near 20 grand. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna want me to buy him a new set of doors.
If you swallow a cold pill for your stuffed nose, you have to wait for it to travel all through your body before it gets to your nose. But Dristan nasal spray gives you fast relief right on the nose.
Whoa! Yeah, doesn't have spirit. It's not worth doing. Coors is the one.
Before you decide on which German luxury sedan best suits you, just remember, the Audi runs in only the best of circles. If you want performance and handling in a German luxury sedan, you're ready for an Audi.
Keith.
You know a girl named Amanda Jones?
Watts.
She runs with the rich and the beautiful.
Amanda.
You're asking me out on a date?
They're about to find out. You walk out on me, where are you gonna go? What they mean to each other.
You want to abuse yourself, be my guest.
And what it takes to stand alone.
Do you miss not being around me?
This isn't the third grade anymore.
Some Kind of Wonderful, rated PG-13. Special sneak preview, Saturday, February 21st.
To break free. To reach new heights. To accept the challenge. To master a more demanding world. Feel the pride. Show the world your U.S. Navy. Live the adventure. Call 1-800-327-NAVY.
Raymond Burr returns in an all-new Perry Mason, in love with a woman whose husband is suspected of murder.
I can easily resign.
A puzzling Perry Mason, Monday. In her Oscar-winning role,
Something's happened to your pa.
Sally Field fights to keep her family together.
I don't care if it kills me. I'm not going to give up.
Places in the Heart, Tuesday.
Facts and figures are one thing, but the best way to judge a Honda Prelude Si is by the seat of your pants.
Que tes cheveux sont doux.
He says my hair is so soft.
C'est naturel.
So natural. He doesn't know it's a perm. I shampoo it with Perma Soft.
Perma Soft?
It keeps my hair soft. And the curls, they stay. I use all the Perma Soft things because they are super.
Perma Soft. Shampoo, conditioner, mousse, hairspray.
Qu'est-ce que c'est Perma Soft?
Oh, chérie. You would not understand.
Miami Vice will continue.
Friday night on video.
Michael J. Fox and Justine Bateman come back for more.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. Join me this week on Saturday Night Live with special guest Danny DeVito.
Look out, Hitler. Here comes an all-new Dirty Dozen. Telly Savalas will lead.
Another Dirty Dozen.
An all-new Dirty Dozen. March 1st.
Spring is in at Braun's and Seeley's, both downtown and in the Rushmore Mall. Braun's for spring for the ladies. The most exciting styles in beautiful, bright colors. Get into the spring of things at Braun's. Seeley's for this year's spring selection is exciting, colorful, distinctive, fun. It's spring at Seeley's Menswear. Remember, Seeley's won't let you wear it unless it fits. Springtime has returned to both Braun's and Seeley's. Stop in and see for yourself.
Lincoln Mercury Merkur brings you the highest quality American cars with 3.9% financing, plus up to $600 cash back on Mercury Topaz, Lynx, and Merkur XR4 Ti. Remember, our cars have been rated the best-built American cars for 6 consecutive years. And now we back it up with a 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. So don't think only of low finance rates. Consider the quality of the product. See your Lincoln Mercury Merkur dealer now.
Art LaCroix will go for Mayor Again of Rapid City, the story at 10.
So, what do you want to do today?
Here comes excitement. Pontiac. Here come the hot cars. With a feel for the road. Pontiac.
So, what do you want to do tonight?
With excitement. Pontiac.
You know what really chips me off? When even your fat clothes are too tight. When they tell you you can wear the bridesmaid's dress again. And I'm not a cranky person, except when my nails get chipped in, I really get chipped off. So I use L'Oreal 10-day formula. With a little care, I can go 10 days with hardly a chip. So why do I get chipped off? That's when I can't find L'Oreal.
10-day formula nail enamel from L'Oreal.
It hurts so bad. You know it hurts so bad.
Your face takes enough abuse without your disposable razor hurting it more. Now, Gillette introduces Good News Plus, the new disposable with a white Lubra-Smooth strip designed to reduce pulling and skin irritation.
Hurts so bad.
Finally, there's a disposable that feels so good. Good News Plus, new from Gillette, the essence of shaving. Exceptionally smooth. The night belongs to Michelob.
Woo-wee! If you've been waiting for some really big news in 4x4s, your waiting's over. Mazda's got one fantastic new 4x4. And Mazda's loaded up SE5 is also priced close to other people's stripped down 4x4s. I'll tell you, it's the best handling 4x4 I've ever driven, and I've been driving 4x4s ever since well, never mind.
My roommate said, "Gee, Shelley, your skin looks really good. It couldn't be because of Dove." I said, "Jen, it must be."
We asked women to give up their soap and use Dove for 7 days.
I had some dry spots right here. After using Dove for 7 days, they're gone.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Its non-soap formula won't dry your face like soap.
Everybody wants to look touchable. With Dove, my skin feels wonderful.
Get this state-of-the-art electronic push-button phone free. When you buy 10 rolls or more of Owens Corning Pink Fiberglass Insulation.
Oh, dear. Here's a family that got brainwashed into watching America. Hey, folks, in the real America, you've got freedom of choice. And this Sunday, you can watch a sizzling love story with lots of heart, great music, and a happy ending. So join the real America for Flashdance Sunday on NBC.
Tonight, Vice Twice.
Very nice. Yeah.
Stay tuned for another hot hour of Miami Vice coming up next.
Later, Johnny welcomes George Siegel and Maureen McGovern to The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Tomorrow, Hunter is coming on strong.
Hi, this is Stephanie Kramer, Sergeant Dee Dee McCall. Put the word out on the street. If it's a homicide, it's Hunter. It's a crime to mess with Hunter.
Sunday, the superstars of the NFC battle the best of the AFC. The Dodge Super Teams on NBC Sports World Sunday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is John Hart, NBC News.
Good evening. Syrian troops are reported to be on their way to enforce a new ceasefire in West Beirut, where some 200 people were killed in this week's anarchy. There's a report the National Security Council wanted Egypt to invade Libya in 1985 after the TWA hijacking, but Egypt said no, rudely. Brazil says it will stop paying the interest on its $108 billion debt to foreign lenders. The World Bank says third world debt is now more than $1 trillion and threatens lasting damage to the world financial system. I'm John Hart in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Sturgis area will be holding its second annual Bowl for Kids' Sake Bowl-a-thon. Join me, Tim Dotson, and the Fort Meade community on March 15th at Key City Lanes. Everyone will be a winner.
It's the Coors World of Wheels Motorsports Expo. February 20th through 22nd, Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. From MTV, see the ZZ Top Eliminator presented by Hit 100 FM. See Kit, the indestructible supercar from TV's Knight Rider. Tom Mongoose McEwen's ultra-fast Coors Funny Car. The Nightlife Monster Truck crushing cars. Plus over 100 street machines, sports cars, customs, and more at the Coors World of Wheels, February 20th through 22nd, Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. Discount coupons at Common Sense Food Stores.
The case of the Nothing Hidden sale. Carpet Mart is making front page news. Carpet prices slashed, free padding and installation, but there's always something hidden. I got to Carpet Mart fast. Carpet One carpets of soil and mat-resistant DuPont Antron nylon, plus padding and lifetime guaranteed installation free. The Nothing Hidden sale. It's legit. Case closed. See for yourself at Carpet Mart on Mount Rushmore Road.
Crime Story's got the night off.
That's ridiculous. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with?
But they'll be back next week.
I'll have it.
Now, more Miami Vice.
This one's a beauty.
I'll take that with climate control and 6-way power seats. Gotta have that.
How much can you save on 18 new Buick models? It's your option. You can save up to $1,200.
Oh, aluminum wheels. Yeah, that'll look sharp. Sounds good, huh? Power windows.
You can take your savings as a cash rebate. Apply it to the down payment or the lease payment. It's a better time to buy. So see your participating Buick dealer for details now.
Grand touring suspension.
Buick, where better really matters.
Ooh, and I want the concert sound system.
Give me some raz. Give me some raz. Raspberry. 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 Give me some raz. Raspberry. Raspberry. Raspberry.
You'll go wild over Riuniti Royal Raspberry.
Give me some raz.
The taste of fresh raspberries and natural Riuniti. It's not a watered-down cooler.
Give me some raz. Raspberry. Ooh. Riuniti Raspberry.
And try natural peach.
They were a breed unlike any other. Never the biggest, just the toughest. Introducing a new breed of American truck, the new mid-size Dodge Dakota. Roaming into full-size territory with almost as much standard payload as some full-size Ford and Chevy pickups. Plus available V6 power and 8-foot bed, all for hundreds less. Dodge Dakota. Full-size ability, compact agility. A lean new breed of American truck.
Your face takes enough abuse without your disposable razor hurting it more. Now, Gillette introduces Good News Plus, the new disposable with a white Lubra-Smooth strip designed to reduce pulling and skin irritation. Finally, there's a disposable that feels so good. Good News Plus, new from Gillette, the essence of shaving.
You've a very important date, and you're really looking great then.
That tingle, a cold sore is coming on.
Campho-Phenique Cold Sore Gel works on developing cold sores to help speed healing. Campho-Phenique Gel helps stop cold sores from stopping you.
Tuesday, Timmy had a fever.
I didn't feel so good.
The doctor recommended Children's Panadol.
Because I'm a children.
Children's Panadol, aspirin-free, alcohol-free, sugar-free, with the kind of relief pediatricians recommend.
I feel better now, see?
I do declare, a chicken trap. I'd better use some evasive tactics.
Oh boy, I sure caught me a big chicken.
You got things the wrong way around. You don't want me. You want Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's a place to get tender, juicy chicken, hot mashed potatoes, and creamy coleslaw. The Colonel makes it easy for you to catch finger-licking good chicken. Now run along, son. Guess I showed him a thing or two. You know, this is real, I say real embarrassing.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
They're here. Nissan has the family sedans you don't have to drive, you're glad to drive.
We got the power to make you move. We make you feel like driving. We make you feel like driving.
Sentra, the affordable quality sedan. Stanza, real room and comfort for 5. Maxima, our definition of luxury and performance.
We make you feel like driving. And the name is Nissan. I move better in the night. I won't stop until the daylight. Make me feel right.
So exceptionally smooth.
In the night.
The night belongs to Michelob.
Miami Vice will continue.
Look out, Hitler. Here comes an all-new Dirty Dozen in an all-new Deadly Adventure.
Welcome to World War II.
With only one chance to live, one night to love, and one mission to stop a fiendish Nazi plot. Telly Savalas will lead
Another Dirty Dozen.
an all-new Dirty Dozen, March 1st.
Good evening. Tonight on KEVN Action News 7. South Dakota's House of Representatives are expected to consider raising the state's drinking age this weekend. Tonight, Melissa Anderson shows us how this will affect the state's 3-2 bar. Rapid City Mayor Art LaCroix says he wants to run for a 7th term. He made the announcement this morning. And Naomi Johnson is coming home. The 14-year-old transplant patient will arrive from Minneapolis tomorrow. You join us tonight at 10 for KEVN Action News 7.
It's the Super Saturday 6-hour sale this Saturday at Rapid Motors. For 6 hours only from 11 till 5, we've slashed the prices on over 100 used cars and trucks on the lot. Many vehicles below $995 and some as low as $99. That's right, only $99. The doors will open at 8 a.m., so come down early and look around. With these fantastic prices and special financing, too, you won't find a better deal anywhere. We'll see you this Saturday at Rapid Motors Super Saturday 6-hour sale.
Come on home, America. Come home to KEVN.
When it comes to designing a luxury touring sedan, you continually stress precision. You overemphasize ergonomics and select only the finest leathers. The last thing you do is cut corners. You save that for the handling. The Acura Legend from a new division of American Honda, exclusively at Acura dealers.
Introducing Axis Deo Cologne Spray for Men. Axis, the new scent made for a man to wear all over. Axis, the refreshment of a cologne, the confidence of feeling great. Musk, spice, woods, surf. Axis, the rest is up to you.
I can't get air.
Before and Afrin.
It worked.
For relief without drowsiness or jitters, Afrin's the spray doctors and pharmacists recommend most. Stuffed. Before and Afrin.
I had to try this to believe it. Denerex tingles. Tells me it's doing more. Selsun Blue, no tingle.
Both Denerex and regular Selsun Blue have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds an extra anti-itch medicine.
So long, Selsun Blue. Hello, Denerex.
Sophia's sister moves in on the Golden Girls.
Any more bright ideas, linguini for brains?
Then on Amen, can a spinster survive a night out with the deacon?
If you die, you die.
Then on Hunter.
I'm involved.
A Russian death squad has Hunter on a hit list.
Now turn around slowly.
Saturday.
Escape to Tahiti with Bob Hope.
Isn't it better?
And special guests Jonathan Winters, John Denver, and Miss America. From Tahiti, Bob Hope's tropical comedy special. Then, an all-new Perry Mason. In love with a woman whose husband is suspected of murder. Raymond Burr, Gene Simmons, and Gene Barry in a puzzling Perry Mason. Monday.
Hawaii, a tropical paradise. It's just one of the coasts we guard. You could help. Talk to a Coast Guard recruiter or call toll-free.
Okay, thanks. My insurance rep says go with the GM parts.
Great. You'd be surprised how many imitation parts are around.
Really?
I always assumed GM fenders were replaced with GM fenders. Turns out there are all kinds of imitation parts, and some don't even come close to GM specs for fit, finish, and corrosion protection. So remember, even if an insurance company is paying, it's still your car, and it's still your choice. Insist on genuine General Motors parts.
When you talk to the experts from Coors about their beer, this is what happens. Now, this is great. Bob Foster here says that his special blend of hops is the one thing that gives Coors its character and its taste. The one thing. Darwin Davidson says it's his two-row barley. And Sun Lee claims it's his specially cultured yeast. That's great. Come on, guys. What is it?
Barley.
I love it. You want to know why Coors is the one? Teamwork.
Next week, Torello gambles with a cop's life to nail Luca.
Does he suspect you?
You work for Torello, huh?
Jack might be in trouble, all right?
And while Luca plays, Torello must pay.
Well, we're gonna have some magic moments. Walter! This will be my pleasure.
Crime Story, next Friday.
In every man's life, there's one woman who teaches him about love. And you'll meet that woman in Flashdance, Sunday.
Later tonight, Johnny welcomes George Siegel and Maureen McGovern to The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Then they're back. Family Ties, Michael J. Fox and Justine Bateman rock some more on Friday Night Videos. And tomorrow night, Willie Nelson hosts Saturday Night Live with special guest Danny DeVito. It's a Saturday Night Live you can't miss. Tomorrow night on NBC.
Friday night on video. Michael J. Fox and Justine Bateman come back for more.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. Join me this week on Saturday Night Live with special guest Danny DeVito.
Sunday, the superstars of the NFC battle the best of the AFC. The Dodge Super Teams on NBC Sports World Sunday.
16 years ago, in 1971, Bob Schmidt and Shakey's brought Bunch of Lunch to the Black Hills. Today, Bob Schmidt and Shakey's are bringing you Bunch of Lunch and Super Supper using the freshest fruits, vegetables, and salads. One-of-a-kind, hot and delicious Shakey's pizza. Favorites like spaghetti, garlic bread, corn on the cob, chicken, and crispy potatoes. Plus tacos any way you like them, and irresistible cinnamon rolls and other tasty treats. All this for only $3.25. Shakey's Bunch of Lunch and Super Supper every day, still the best deal in town.
Saturday is the final day of interest-free financing at Fisher Furniture and Fisher Home Gallery Superstore in Rapid City. Take advantage of these final days to buy brand-name furniture, electronics, and appliances with no money down, no payment for 90 days, and get 12 months interest-free financing on furniture, 6 months interest-free financing on electronics and appliances. You get low sale prices store-wide. Even new arrivals are included with 12 months to pay interest-free on furniture, 6 months to pay interest-free on electronics and appliances. Saturday is the final day. Hurry to Fisher Furniture and Fisher Home Gallery Superstore in Rapid City.
Your Nissan dealers are kicking the competition right where it counts. The bottom line. Compare the bottom line price of our 5-speed Sentra with a comparable Toyota Tercel or a Honda Civic. Compare the Stanza with Toyota and Honda. Or compare our luxurious Maxima to the Toyota Cressida. All at rock bottom prices. And now special factory incentives can save you hundreds more. But don't wait and don't pay more. See your Dakota Heartland Nissan dealer today.
Come on home, America. Come home to KEVN.
The 21-year-old drinking age.
How will it affect the Black Hills?
Live from the Communications Center of the Black Hills, this is Action News 7.
Good evening, I'm Tom Hansen.
And I'm Bill Harrington. It will probably be voted on tomorrow. South Dakota lawmakers will consider raising the state's drinking age.
Under that bill, South Dakota's 3-2 bars may get the chance to operate for another year. Now, the House is looking at a bill that would raise the drinking age to 21, but not until April of 1988. A provision in the bill will still allow 3-2 bars to sell beer, but it will obviously be harder for those bars to compete with an older clientele. Melissa Anderson has more.
For the past 10 years, the Barbarian has been a popular place for 19 and 20-year-olds to hang out. This bar sells only 3.2% or low-point beer. The combination of a place to socialize, listen to live music, and drink beer is what keeps this place alive. But if the new drinking age goes into effect, the owner here says he'll go out of business.
Well, if they raise the drinking age to 21 and the only thing they're offering 3-2 bars is high-point beer, there's no way that an entertainment bar can continue. The only bars that would be able to really make a go of it are bars that have subsequent income, such as food or pool or another type of income besides the sale of beer.
600 other low-point bars across the state face the same situation. House Bill 1345 may allow these bars to sell beer, but why would 21-year-old customers go to a place that only sells beer? In order to compete, places like the Barbarian may have to get hard liquor licenses. The only problem with that is the Department of Revenue will only allow so many liquor licenses in the state. In the meantime, operators like Mark Chambers may have a whole year to decide what to do with their business. Melissa Anderson, KEVN Action News 7.
Meanwhile, a plan to allow South Dakota counties the authority to impose an additional alcohol tax was defeated in the state Senate today. The tax movement began here in Pennington County, which wants a method to raise money to deal with alcohol abuse. Instead of a mandatory tax on bar drinks in every county, Rapid City Senator Lindell Peterson suggested a compromise in which counties could decide whether to impose the tax. But the bill was defeated by a vote of 20-13. Peterson says he may ask for it to be reconsidered. He says that the legislature doesn't address the problem, the alcohol tax will probably be placed on next year's ballot by initiative.
Counties lost another battle in Pierre today. At least Lawrence County did. Lawmakers could not quite muster the votes for a bill that would give counties a share of the state's precious metals tax. Now, that tax comes from companies that mine gold. Spearfish Representative Jim Hood says his bill would give counties 20% of the severance tax collected by the state. Today's vote was 41 in favor and only 24 against, but the bill needed a 2/3 majority or 48 votes for passage. Hood says he may ask that the measure be reconsidered. Under the bill, Lawrence County stands to gain about $3 million a year.
Meanwhile, in Wyoming, a bill that would exempt wildcat oil drillers from paying the state severance tax for 2 years was approved by the Senate. The measure provides for oil and gas produced from wildcat wells that are drilled during 1987 and 88 to be exempt from all severance taxes. It's hoped the bill will entice wildcat drillers to look for oil and gas in Wyoming during the next 2 years.
Well, you won't see Western Airlines in Rapid City for much longer. On April 1st, Western will become part of Delta Airlines. The merger will give Delta a total of 48,000 workers, making it the third largest airline in the nation. Rapid City Western Airlines Director Gary Forbes says local employees are already training in the Delta system. The merger will not affect the times or number of flights in and out of Rapid City for some time. All Western employees are guaranteed a job with Delta.
The discovery of a frozen body has ended the search in Breckenridge, Colorado. The fourth victim of Wednesday's avalanche was found buried in